stupid. What's the best way to prepare to fight against the greatest MMA fighters of all time?
5K around us.
for a mediocre at best runner. I'm absolutely buzzing though. I'm really excited. I'm just like treading that thin line between excitement and nervousness.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about though.
I reckon it's going to be better than we expect.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go, mate. Let's do it.
Yeah, mate, for you, what do you think the goal of doing this is? Like, what are you looking to get out of it?
A new experience, push myself outside my comfort zone. They're like general terms really, but like what does that mean? It's like, I don't know, seeing how I respond in the situation. Like I have zero knowledge of Jiu-Jitsu and just what it's like to be around these types of people. Like, you know, you can feel greatness when you're around like people who are like serious in whatever it is that they do, like their craft and stuff. So a bit of that. I suppose I could take stuff from my coaching as well, like seeing how they work with people, how they speak with people, how they're communicating and teaching each other as well, and myself. So a bit of that, mate, and maybe like a sore neck at the end of it as well.
What's that, mate? Your first rash guard?
It's my first rash guard. Apparently it's called a rash guard. Everyone's waiting over there now. Everyone knows I'm a noob and they're going to take it easy on me. I'm buzzing, man. Everyone's saying I'm spoiled rotten being here for my first session, so.
It's quite intimidating though, isn't it? I mean, literally, look, everyone's over there waiting.
Yeah,
and you're
it is a
about
little.
to get murdered.
It is. It's just a little bit intimidating. Nah, they're all going to be really nice.
Yeah.
I hope.
It'd be nice to hear some stories and just kind of feel different people's strengths and get them chatting, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the main point.
Yeah. I mean, look at the space, look at the people, look at the environment, and I just love this stuff. I'm in my element, so yeah. Part of me is like looking forward to it finishing, but nah, it's going to be great. It's going to be nice.
Baby giraffe.
Exactly.
Here, you're right. Got these arms everywhere.
How are you finding it so far?
Oh mate, it's insane. Like, obviously I have no idea what's going on, but Brian's amazing and just, I think there's like foundations that I haven't been doing. He's basically saying that I'm fast tracked into like an intermediate session, so like in your brain you're like trying to catch up with even the basics of like where is the lever, which arm or which leg is the lever, what you're actually trying to do.
How's he getting on?
He's doing really, really good. He's getting the body position. Once he figures out where that leverage point is, he's really getting it good, yeah.
My name's Joey Zenti, and I'm the founder of the Veterans Jiu-Jitsu Foundation. I co-founded it with friends Tim Kennedy and Chris Orozco. Veterans Jiu-Jitsu is a nonprofit that focuses on bringing veterans together through Jiu-Jitsu to build their communities and their mental health resilience. We Defy Foundation and Veterans Jiu-Jitsu kind of grew up together. I've known those guys the whole time that we've been running the Veterans Jiu-Jitsu program. We've worked closely together to bring support to the veteran Jiu-Jitsu community. We have in the past had, coexistence because We Defy Foundations provides scholarships for combat disabled veterans and things like that. And what we try to do is provide a free training environment just once a week to kind of get people in the door and bring people together. So it's been a really nice cohesive relationship over the years. I started Jiu-Jitsu in 2009. I was just trying to get an alternative to going to Gold's Gym and working out and lifting weights and running around in track or whatever. I was kind of tired of that style of exercise. And then simultaneously, I stumbled upon like a YouTube video of UFC 1 and watched Royce Gracie and his little gi beating people up that were way bigger than him, and thought it was a good introduction to something new, so went and tried some jiu-jitsu. And it was pretty much just that for the first 2 or 3 years. I was just getting exercise, training hard. I didn't really understand the full value of jiu-jitsu until I had a pretty bad knee injury and I wasn't able to train. And then my mental health rapidly declined, and I found the connection between mental health and jiu-jitsu kind of through that avenue. And I knew that once I healed, I was never going to be off the mats again. A few years after that is when, mental health didn't solve itself quite yet. And so, I was going through a rough patch, and and I needed to surround myself with veterans and people who were, you know, supportive and understood my situation, and I understood them. And before I knew it, we had dozens of clubs around the country, and now I'm just trying to keep up, and we're trying to do what we can to serve the veteran community.
Yeah, mate, unbelievable, man. It's amazing. It's hard, mate.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can tell Brian's taking it easy on me, but it's unbelievable. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
It's like paying someone for their whole career to teach you in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
He's been amazing, mate. He's just telling me everything,
Yeah.
breaking it down. It's starting to make sense, man. I'm just like, your brain doesn't work in that linear, but it does work in a linear plane until you make it realise you've got 4 limbs and you can use their body weight for your advantage and all that, mate. It's mad. It's so much to learn, man. So much to learn.
Well, you've got another 2 hours left, so
2 hours.
keep learning.
You have to.
Yeah.
Experience. Amazing. Yeah.
Man,
Did you get your house kicked?
Mine's real good right now. I'll tell you that. I'm loving my first jiu-jitsu experience right now.
Is this the first?
Yeah, this is great for me.
Mate, I'm exhausted, but amazing, man. That's probably given me the bug. I didn't expect it to be like that. It's like friendly combat in a weird way.
Yeah. How good to lose.
Oh, mate. I didn't know where I was, mate. Got tangled all over the place. Yeah, mate, there's some ridiculous people in here, man. But the thing is, I don't know any different now. It's kind of like, this is the level.
Yeah.
To be fair, like, I can't tell if they were taking it easy on me, but I was like, I'm pretty good. I was speaking to John actually over there, like, it felt very friendly here. I think people didn't necessarily have something to prove, maybe, I don't know, but I imagine there might be other places that aren't quite like that.
Yeah, I'm sure there are, but that's a huge misconception. I mean, it is a combat art, but most of the time it's a pretty awesome vibe and chill environment to learn in.
Oh man, we're here with like literally the best fighters on the planet. I feel spoiled.
Me too. I do.
Yeah.
I do as well. Yeah, these guys were overwhelmingly generous to allow us to come in and train with them today, and man, it was an honor to meet you guys and have fun and train with them.
Yeah, likewise. No, thanks again, mate.
So back home from the most incredible trip, what a week. It's really hard to even articulate the energy, the ways things manifested and how it all unfolded. And we just wanted to spend some time reflecting on it all and the lessons learned from each day. So the first day, as you've just seen, was insane. It was spending time in one of the most elite performance centers in the world, completely out of my depth. And I suppose the biggest takeaway really is that fear is an illusion. I was scared in a taxi on the way there, I'm not gonna lie. But I recognise that by stepping through that, it's so liberating on the other side, because you realise all of the made up fears that we have are just nonsense. So I'm certainly looking to find more of that in my life, stepping more into fear. Another massive learning for me was that although I didn't need to learn beyond this level because I was such a novice, we can only learn to the level of our mentors, and having a centre like that is incredible, where the likes of Gordon Ryan and the other amazing athletes there are learning from John, and just all of them together building that space, creating that space for one another just allows them to excel. So we can take that into our own lives, right? Like, we can only learn to the level of our mentor, so who we surround ourselves with, and I feel like that was a really important message. But such a special day. We'll remember that for the rest of my life, and thinking about keeping up jiu-jitsu as well. Finally, the last thing was our very best case scenario was that we'd get to meet John and maybe have a little bit of a conversation with him. You know, in the farthest region of my mind, I hoped we might get to sit down and have a podcast episode with him, and it was insane. He was so welcoming and lovely. I had to take the opportunity. I asked him if he'd do a podcast, and he ended up coming to our apartment. It was 9 p.m. We were so jet lagged, but it was just a message of you can get shit done. No matter how you're feeling, you can get shit done. And it was such an honor having him in our apartment and getting to spend an hour picking his brains and understanding how to be a great coach and what's made him the success that he is today. So go and check that episode out. It's insane. His stories are amazing. He talks about other people that he's coached and people like Georges St. Pierre that he's turned into one of the best MMA fighters in the world. He's amazing in his own right, and John's advice is incredible, so definitely go check that out.